Hi, I'm Jesse at Trash Panda.
And I'm Kyle at Trash Panda.
And today is day 3 of 5 discs in 5 days. And today, we've got a little bit of a curveball for you.
We're gonna try to make a disc out of phone cases.
So by now you probably know that we have a disc recycling program where we've already recycled tens of thousands of discs. And to the general public, it probably just seems like we have a plastic recycling program, which is honestly a good thing because I never anticipated when we started that program that other individuals and companies would start to reach out to us to see if we could recycle their plastic. And recently, no pun intended, we got one of those calls. I honestly never would have thought of phone cases being made from TPU, but recently a company reached out to us asking if we could recycle their phone cases. Immediately, there's a couple things I want to call out. First, in terms of flexibility, like this feels like it would make what is a great disc, but the wall thickness on it is so thin that ultimately once we have that thicker rim on a disc, it might end up being much more rigid. So there's only one way to find that out. In addition, this one is completely clear, so it should be no problem. But what about a case that looks like this? I mean, I don't even know how this would be made. So is it pad printing? Is it foil? Is it plastic? Is it embedded? I have no idea. So the clear will probably make a just fine disc, but will this lead to just a ton of contamination, or will this mix in with everything? I guess we're gonna find out. So we ground them all up, dried the material, and now it's 6 a.m. and we're ready to test.
What are you anticipating out of this?
A mess.
It's mostly pink.
It's mostly pink. What the variable is like the thicker plastic, and it's multiple plastics within each other on these cases. So the melt temps are gonna be a little all over. So I'm not 100% sure what we're gonna get out of it. It's gonna be interesting, that's for sure.
First shot, how we feeling?
Confident that it might work.
That sounds super confident. Whoa.
It fell.
So first shots are never perfect.
Boy.
Whoa. What?
Look at that color.
Wait. Is that all the cowboy boots?
It's definitely cowboy boots and cherries.
So a couple discs in, things are looking hopeful.
Yeah.
You're needing to program the machine and like really pay attention to that because people can probably hear it doesn't sound very good.
That was a range of sound.
Yeah, the pickup went really fast at the beginning, then slow through, and then fast at the end. That's what you could hear. But dude, inner core band tee with the coolest inner core we ever made.
Intentional.
What?
Yeah, that's cool.
Bro, it's crazy.
I love it. Look how flat it is too.
Bro, you know what we should name this color?
What's that?
Hear me out. I think you know.
No. I'm not very good at guessing games.
If I'm thinking about you.
Pink Pony Club?
Yep. 100% exactly what I was thinking.
It's perfect. I love it.
Okay, one just came off that I have to show you. So, you've been seeing what they look like, right? They're all flecky and stuff like that. You might already know what a cold slug is, but if you don't already know, basically if a piece of plastic gets through the whole machine that doesn't actually melt, it basically ends up as like a little chunk of unmelt still in the disc, and that's commonly referred to as a cold slug. But on this one, the cold slug actually stopped the flex from spreading around the area. So you can see, actually let me go ahead and set this down. You can see the cold slug right here, and you can see the flecks are almost non-existent in that area. How sick is that? That's crazy. So I have a concern that I can't stop thinking about. We don't know like what these flecks are. And they're probably a different type of plastic because they ultimately are moving through the machine and not totally melting, right? So durability?
I don't know, I guess we gotta throw it into a wall.
Yeah. All right, I think it's time for the durability test, but quickly before that, if you didn't already know, we're making all of these absolutely insane discs in honor of this year's Holiday Used Disc Swap. The Holiday Used Disc Swap is an event we've run for now 5 years, which is as long as we've been here and insane to think about. And it's as simple as it could get. Basically, I remember back in 2020 thinking about how many people had discs in their closet just collecting dust, and I couldn't even comprehend that number. So then it hit me, what if we had this used disc exchange where people could send a disc to someone else and then receive a disc that's completely new to them? So we did it in 2020, and I thought 30 people would sign up, and we had 330 people. And ever since then, almost 10,000 people have participated year over year. So all you have to send is one premium used disc, but people go above and beyond and send some of the craziest packages I've ever seen. And if that wasn't good enough, every single participant is entered into a raffle to win one of a bunch of different raffle prizes provided by our sponsors. And this year, the sponsor list and raffle prizes are insane. All the way to the grand prize provided by the Disc Golf Pro Tour, which is absolutely insane. So zero obligation whatsoever, but if you want to join thousands of people in the 5th annual Holiday Used Disc Swap, we would love to have you. All right, hard tone change. It's time for the durability test.
Got it.
Durability test. Mad tone. Try to find where I hit the wall. Oh, there it is. No different than hitting a tree. It's barely a scuff.
All right, flight test. First, just a normal standard one that came off the machine, and then the one that was used in the durability test. I think they're gonna fly the same, honestly. Have you ever run up on
Railroad tracks? No.
railroad? Yeah,
It's gonna be a fun one.
this is a standstill all day, but I don't stand still, so.
Well, that flew like an inner core.
So that's an inner core. Also, I've always wanted to do the 3-yard fairway video, and I'm never gonna do it because I just made it, and that's it.
What a dud.
Okay, durability test. I mean,
So it's more stable after hitting the wall.
I think that was just me. I think it flew the exact same.
All right, my turn. This is the one that's been into the wall. It is only scuffs. So we'll start with the freshie though. This one should be fun.
Bruh. Are we amazing at, did this just turn into a 3-yard challenge video?
I didn't want you to be the only one.
We don't even care about how the disc flies.
It flies like an inner core. That's an inner core shot for me all day.
For sure.
And now we've got the flight test one. I'm gonna try to throw it the same, but we'll see. I did it, 'cause I yanked it, but it flies like an inner core that I yanked.
Still dead straight, just
I reached
offline.
over there. They fly great.
Okay, so Kyle, people have had to watch us for 3 days now make some of the coolest discs we've made. Super fun to throw, having the best time. We should probably like make a box with all of the discs from this week in it, right?
I think that's really the only option.
Yeah, it's the only fair thing to do. So, registration for the Holiday Used Disc Swap and the box, now live, trashpandadiscgolf.com. This has to be the most pleasant surprise we've ever had because this disc is insane. We honestly just didn't know how this week was gonna go, and man, I hate to say it for the next 2 days, but I feel like we've maybe reached the top. Like, how could it get better than this? I should not say that, and I do not know why that thought even came to my head, but day 3, massive success. We'll see you on day 4.